5 years ago, I decided enough was enough and I wanted more for me and my family financially. What I want to do in this video is show you exactly how we've managed our finances over the last 5 years to put ourselves in a position where we have eliminated over £80,000 worth of debt. I've escaped my 9 to 5 at the age of 32, and how we've set ourselves up to become work optional by the age of 42. So whether you have similar goals yourself or you just want to achieve financial freedom at some point in your life, then stick around because I'm going to be diving into my tool, showing you the exact process we've used to achieve these goals so that you can copy and paste this and do it for yourself. So this is the tool that I started building 5 years ago when I decided enough was enough and I wanted more for me and my family financially. So what we are looking at right here is the monthly balance sheet. And this is where it all began and where it starts every single month, because this is where we set our plan at the beginning of the month and these plan columns for our budget, and where we track our actual spend throughout the month against that plan. Now, the most powerful thing about tracking all of this stuff is that once we have our income in over here and all of our expenses mapped out as a plan for the month, we then know exactly what our free cash flow is in this box down here at the start of the month, which means we can pay ourselves first and put that money towards the goals that we have at that particular moment in time. So if I hit undo, you can see that we were able to utilize pretty much every penny of that, giving ourselves a little bit of room for some, variability in those expenses. There's always something that comes up. And you can see that we maximized nearly every single penny of that, which means we were able to achieve an actual savings rate of still around 50%. We were at 48% last month. We're also able to see our income versus our outgoings in this nice visual chart down here, as well as our planned and actual expenses via the different categories as well. So it's always nice to see that our savings and investments is the biggest chunk of that pie. So this enables us to see what we are spending over the period of a year, like cumulatively on things like holidays, over here, gifts, travel, all of this kind of stuff, so that we can then use that information to extrapolate out and say, okay, well, if we're spending that much now, how much are we going to want to spend when we are financially free and no longer working? We don't have to work anymore. Because if I was to ask you now what you're going to spend on holidays when you're retired or financially independent, you're going to have to just pluck a number out of thin air, and that's not going to result in a very accurate figure. And you need that figure to be accurate because that is the amount of money you need to have saved or invested to never have to work again. We multiply that out to determine what your FI number is, and then we build an investment plan and strategy to help you actually achieve that specific and very accurate number. So in ours, I've got another video coming later in the month, but this is where we map out our plan. You can see we're on track to have a surplus income to be able to stop working in our early 40s, which is amazing. We also track our savings and investments in this tab here, which have been doing amazing thanks to the markets lately. Our house equity and assets in this tab, our debts in this one, and this tab uses all of that information from the previous few tabs to calculate our net worth automatically every single month, so we get a readout of the health status of our finances. And I can't tell you how powerful this is. Our net worth has just hit £450,000 for the first time ever. Every single month this year we have hit a new all-time high, which has been unbelievable to see. And the whole reason for that is because we are tracking our finances in this way. If I wasn't using this tool, I know this wouldn't be possible, because this allows us to make good, informed, data-driven financial decisions week by week, month by month, and year by year to make sure our net worth is going up rather than down, and to understand that if it does go down, what was the cause of that? I can't tell you how important this is. If you're not tracking your finances in this way, you need to start doing it, because if you're not, then you probably are lacking awareness, visibility, and control, and that is probably the root cause of why you are not where you want to be with your finances. So I will leave a link to where you can go and see if you can get a copy of this below. Go and grab one and get started on it, and if you need any help, please reach out. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then I'd massively appreciate it if you could smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I post one of these videos every single month to show you that I'm, doing practicing what I preach at the end of the day, and keeping myself accountable to you guys. So subscribe so you can see the next update and keep up to date with what's going on with me, and also to implement this strategy yourself as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.